bringing you classic gaming.
What's the deal? Welcome back. It's bringing you classic gaming. You know, bring your controller. I am your host, Biz to the Biller. You can call me Biz for short. And we are back with episode number 4 of our career mode in the welterweight division on UFC 4. If you don't know this guy's name, Edgardo Moraga, man. He's been putting up some tough fights. And he's back once again, you know, trying to move up the rankings in the UFC welterweight division. He's already defeated the likes of Donald Cerrone, and he's hoping to continue that and keep it going, keep that momentum moving in a positive direction. As you see out the gate, he's landing a big right hand overhand. And just for those of y'all who are new to the series real quick, we took the WFA route to get to this point in his UFC career, my welterweight. And you know, I've had to rely on my submissions a lot early, I'm not going to deny that, but I'm starting to get more confident in my combos, more confident in my head kicks, my leg kicks, so on and so forth. So as you can see, I'm landing some strikes early, but there's something about this guy. He's just not going down without a fight. And I see that we're in for what is definitely going to be a tough battle. Like I said, don't get fooled by all this stunning and whatnot that you see going on early. As you see, I'm landing multiple shots early on in this fight. You see, he's still coming forward. He's still throwing some dirty shots within the clinch and from within short range. So I'm already knowing this is not going to be one of those walk in the park easy 1, 2, 3 wrap up wins. As you see, a big headshot stuns me real quick for a second there, and I return with one of my own, a spinning head kick, and it stuns him. He hits the ground, and now we're looking at ground and pound, looking to put some damage on him as he's clearly hurt at this point in the fight. He's taking the shots though, he's seeing him, he's hanging in there. You know, salute to everybody that's been checking in. If you like what you see, be sure to check out episodes 3, 2, and number 1. Of course, that'll lead you up to here, number 4, as we continue to bring you classics here at BYC. We're gonna be bringing you more of this episode. We had to take a little break. I was out in Tampa doing my thing with the Super Bowl, and man, this dude is letting off some super shots from the ground and pound. As you see, my guy Moraga is not letting up. Usually I go for a submission right here, but I'm going to tell you, man, there's going to be some things that happen in this episode that make me want to finish fights on the feet. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. But as you can see, throwing some feints. I'm with it, man. I want to throw hands with this dude, so I'm waiting for him to get overly aggressive so I can make him pay for it. But he seems to be fighting pretty smartly, despite getting hit with so many heavy shots from one of the best welterweights in the UFC right now, my guy Moraga. But as we look back at some of the highlights here in this first round, you see it, man. That spinning heel kick was crazy, man. I mean, pretty much almost ended the fight, as Daniel Cormier alluded to. That one landed clean. He was stunned for a minute. He stumbled, but he was able to get back to his feet. And we're gonna go ahead and push forward for the second round here, as Magnifico Moraga gets set to get things going here in round number 2. Now, I'm not going to deny, I've never heard of this guy. When he got announced, Bruce Buffer didn't say his name, so I'm thinking he must be a newer UFC fighter, but this guy's got heart, whoever he is, man. That's 50% of the battle right there. As here you see another takedown. You know, being aggressive on the ground this fight, man. Usually I go for the submissions, like I said before, if you watch previous episodes. But I want to inflict damage right now. You see him landing a lot of ground and pound. He's bleeding at this point, so I see blood in the water. I'm looking to go for the kill. You know, I'm stepping out now, trying to find my range from the outside, keeping a nice little distance between us. As there you see, I'm glad I did, because he went for the takedown attempt. But I was ready for a nice hook, tags him, hurts him. And then you see, I got a little over-aggressive. You see my stamina started to get a bit low. But nonetheless, I'm still landing some significant strikes. And I'm just throwing them at this point, because he doesn't seem to be blocking many of them. He almost landed a pretty beautiful spinning back shot right there, but pause. But a haymaker right there knocks him down. And look, man, it's looking like this is going to be one of those, bro. Whoever lands the biggest shot is going to end this fight. And at this point, I'm wanting it to be me. You see he's trying to sweep, throw some nasty leg kicks. He throws one to the body right there. I'm throwing some more jabs, some more crosses, a couple elbows in there. I'm just trying to figure out which one of these strikes is going to finally finish.
Try to establish that jab.
He's gone this far in the fight and he survived. Got to give credit.
Landed a good uppercut there.
He's throwing more lefts and rights. Now I'm starting to throw him in the
Hook
flurry.
attempt now blocked
So
though by Santiago Ponzinibbio.
Grappling up, gets out of it, throws a kick. I got one for you though. And here's another one. Along with a hook. And now you see Moraga starting to get a little more aggressive. Once again,
well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous.
And now here in the third round, and that shot, that spinning heel kick, that has been my most effective maneuver in this fight so far.
Back here, looks like he may try to hip escape.
Stuns him once again.
Dominant position for him here. Full mount.
He's still hanging on. At this point, I'm like, you know what? If I can't punch him out, if I can, you know what? Let's choke him out. Let's pull one of the joints out. Yo, I got enough of this. Let's end this fight, man. I don't want it to go to decision. He still got 3 minutes. He can do anything.
You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta
clock,
move him
so it's
off,
pretty much like, look, let's go ahead and end this right now. Putting him in there. I don't even know what submission this is. I'm not even gonna claim to know what some MMA perfectionist, but look at this. He gets out of it. I don't even know what move he was taking, but nonetheless, he is out of it. So we still got just under 3 minutes left in this third round.
Gotta find a way to move those feet.
Once again, man, I'm trying to find my shot. It has been the spinning heel kick for the most of the fight. So can I get some space and land one of those again and maybe put this fight away finally?
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC.
Most of you probably will say I'm up
running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
I don't want to leave anything to the judges. All my fights, I try to end them. I don't want to leave anything to the judges. They may see something that we're not seeing here in this fight. But what I am seeing is he is taking a lot of damage to the face right now. I know one of these shots is going to land and end his night. But he's landing some leg kicks, and I had to start paying attention to him. I checked that leg kick. It came with a right hand. And ladies and gentlemen, that might be it.
And that one's
as you see the burning pounds of Hannibal, and he just can't take any more of it. That is all she wrote.
A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
Another finish here in the UFC. Still undefeated, going back to the WFA days. He's still undefeated up to this point. Take another look at this knockout.
This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 56 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Moraga.
So if you saw the title of this video, Iron Sharpens Iron. And I say that because a fight like this is what prepares you for the next level of talent.
A lot of
upper echelon fighters in this UFC thing, man. As you can see, when I went back to the gym, like, I was focused. And there was a lot of chirping going on online from Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley saying, oh, this guy's not the real deal, I'll expose him. So as you can see, I'm in the gym focused. I'm knocking out my trainer. I'm tearing up the heavy bag. Listen, man.
With some differences in height
it is time
and a similar reach.
To step
now to
in
get
the
us
ring.
Started, here is
our
Bruce
first true rival in the UFC. Our
Ladies and
first
gentlemen, this fight is
match.
3 rounds in
Check
the
it out.
UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 21 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Tyron, the Chosen One, Woodley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 168 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Moraga! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Bergliata.
All right, ready to go for round one. As many of you know, this
So
one
as you
won
can
his last
see,
fight by knockout. No TKO, plus knockout for him the last time out. And now
long-time
he's getting a
UFC
shot against a
vet,
truly elite fighter in this division.
going up
Question
against
is,
us at 12-0,
when the challenges
Edgardo
get
Moraga,
stiffer,
who's trying to
will
move
his
up in the
game raise up to
welterweight
that next
division.
level? Throughout
And if
his
you're gonna
career,
do
when the
that, you gotta
challenges
go
have
through
gotten
some of these
tougher, he has
gatekeepers.
raised his game.
One of those
That is
gatekeepers
exactly
gotta be
the goal in
Tyron
front of
Woodley,
him
man.
tonight.
Tough
Well,
dude.
his wrestling
And
has
his
been
division. One of the things I was
arguably
worried
the
about
takedown
in
he
this
gets,
fight
so no
was
surprise
definitely
he
his
wanted to get this
grappling,
fight to the
his
ground,
wrestling, the
and that is
clinch
certainly
game.
a good sign for him moving
And
forward in this fight.
early on, you know, 30 seconds into the fight, I'm already fighting off my back. So I knew that this was going to be one where I had to, you know, have good takedown defense, get out of that sprawl, all of that, man. Like we can't lose this fight on the ground. Because even though we've got a lot of submissions and we do the ground and pound against some particular opponents, that's not exactly our strong suit, especially against somebody like, you know, Tyron Woodley, who's a world-renowned wrestler. So I'm gonna try to beat him on the stand-up. As you can see, we're going to the knees, the leg strikes, the straights, the jabs. They're all coming early, and you see Woodley looks a little bit uncomfortable on his feet. I'm just a little bit faster than him. Got a little bit of a step on him. A head kick lands right there, and this fight is looking shaky early on the feet for Tyron Woodley. But nonetheless, it's still early. We got 50 seconds left in this first round. Let's see, I'm trying to feint, pick a spot, and once again I get taken down by Woodley. I'm back on my feet, so that's one thing I can give myself credit for. We got back up to our feet pretty quickly, but, you know, I don't want to find myself fighting off my back too much in this fight. So you see Woodley starting to throw that jab a little more comfortably, as now I'm still trying to figure out what to do against this guy, because every time I throw my leg kick, which is one of my favorite weapons, he's looking for a takedown. And right there, we landed effectively on his left leg as he takes major damage. You couldn't check that one. But once again, it leads to another takedown. So that's how the first round is going to close out. I'm really curious to see how this fight is going to play out. We heard him a few times with leg kicks, you know, a couple shots to the shin. Definitely did some damage, but it's apparent that the grappling and the wrestling is going to be a big part of this fight as we take a look at some of the highlights.
No padding, and look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent. And as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it taking effect.
All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course.
All right, we touch gloves. And here in a second, iron sharpens iron. Remember that theme. You know, I got the Excalibur tattooed on the side of Moraga, and this is one of those battles where the iron needed to be sharpened just a little bit more. Look at the dirty boxing. The elbow from the clinch puts Edgardo to sleep. Who would have seen this coming? Woodley stops the momentum train that is Edgardo Moraga, and he puts him to sleep with a clean elbow from the clinch that Moraga pretty much never saw coming. He was too busy trying to throw some punches in the clinch, and man, veteran move one is all it took. He ate one shot, and he delivered the KO blow, man. That one's gotta hurt for my Edgardo Moraga fans out there.
Bringing you classic gaming.
Nonetheless, it was one of those fights that I definitely gotta respect my opponent, and trust me, we're gonna be seeing him down the line, and I hope we'll be seeing you down the line. This has been another episode of the EA Sports Career Mode on UFC 4. Tune in with your boy Biz Billa. We're bringing it to you here. We're bringing you classics. Come on, make sure to bring your controller. We'll be out of here. Not for now, but we'll check you back soon.